storied footballing nations, two neighbours. This is a game of champions and legends and tribalism. It is raw, it is Argentina against Brazil. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Impressive. Well, I wonder, Jim Beglin, what is going through the minds of these players as they face up, respectively, to their arch enemies? It is a feeling that I'm sure you can identify with.
Well, the one thing that can be said is that there really is little in terms of what the players need for motivation. The game against the team you do not want to lose to. This is a nightmare to predict for me. It should be tight on paper, but there are so many factors that come into play, Peter, that anything can happen here.
So off we go then. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks.
Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance, really, and 99 times out of 100, and you know what I'm going to say next.
Paredes. And it's Otamendi. For De Paul. Luis with the foul. Martinez. Alvarez. Distributed tidily. He is through here. Delivers with whip. Goes for a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
This is Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Neymar. He's got away. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Savinho. Luis. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Gonzalez, great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Savinho.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Neither side yet able to find the net. That's a cute ball. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Otamendi. Shifted it to the flank. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Argentina definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. What's going wide left? Luis is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Pinches it off him. And here's Gonzalez. Savinho. Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Savinho. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Paredes. De Paul gets a good foot in there. João Pedro tries to play it through. Martinez claims comfortably. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Oh, good spread. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now it's De Paul. And the shot! That could... And again! Oh, it rattles the bar! But he's left disappointed.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
McAllister looking to play it in. He's in plenty of space here. No outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Takes the shot! Now, there's a terrific hit. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Otamendi promptly onto that, and that is that. Paredes. Well, that has not gone well. And that's a throw-in. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Douglas Luiz. And the shot's on. João Pedro! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Martinez gets it away. And he welcomes it in. It's Neymar! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so
Neymar! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Spread out to the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. Joelinton does well not to be outdone there. De Paul. Neymar. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, they've got it again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Space for him to turn and look. And that was very necessary. And here's Neymar. Shot, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, that's delightful. Into the channel.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That'll be a throw. Danilo under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful.
Oh, he's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Shoots! It's a loose ball. Has another go! Tagliafico gets it clear. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Ambitious ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Neymar. Looking for the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a lovely, neat pass. Well timed, excellent interception. McAllister, no breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Neymar receives it in a good position. Neymar!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Joelinton. And that has been cleared. Brazil with the corner, they're first. And now they can clear their lines. Now, who's going to be first to this? Joelinton. They want to be quick to recover this. Gonzalez. Alvarez.
Brazil clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
Ball's gone out of play. Argentina have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
De Paul stood up well to him there. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, it's gone in! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Molina threads one in. Nicely intercepted, and the pass is intercepted. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
De Paul. Into the last 5 minutes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crossed into the middle. Gabriel can get it clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh no, what has happened here? Now this is Neymar. He's found a way through. Neymar! And yes, it's there! And surely now the result's beyond doubt. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond.
Could be danger here. Neymar, he's picked his way through. There will be 4 extra minutes. Danilo spots it and intercepts. Now it's João Pedro. Neymar, chance for a shot! Wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
Brazil find a position of real strength. And that will be the final act. Brazil pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. João Pedro picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win.